All right, let's get this show on the road. There we go. Hey, Jerome, welcome to the stream. Been playing a bit of Food Fight, the 7800 version on your 7800 Plus. That sounds intriguing. Been bouncing back and forth between the PS3 and the whatchamacallit, PS3 and the 7800 Plus. That's kind of a wide gap in terms of graphical capabilities. Which one do you prefer lately? See if we can get the opening start up here. It always... There we go. It always gets the Philips part, but misses the Magnavox part. Testing again, making sure I can hear me. Said audio video sounds good. I don't know if my microphone's going to be up high enough or not. It keeps going back and forth.
Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? I hope she made lots of spaghetti. Luigi, look! It's from Bowser. Dear pesky plumbers, the Koopalings and I have taken over the Mushroom Kingdom. The princess is now a permanent guest at one of my 7 Koopa hotels. I dare you to find her if you can. We gotta find the princess. And you gotta help us. If you need instructions on how to get through the hotels, check out the enclosed instruction book.
That's not Charles Martinet. Alright. I just enjoy both. Well, I mean, I guess I do as well. Just love the complicated, beautiful graphics in games. But really like the simplicity of older times. Well, I mean, I think we all do at some point. Playability has always been the number one thing, right? Yeah, especially love all video games. Well, all good video games anyway. I was going to say you should specify that. Hey Rex, welcome to the stream. After playing some CDI games at Sears when the system was new, you lost all interest in it. This stream is not meant to increase your liking of it. That's what I'll say. I'm not the biggest fan of it myself. But it is a unique device in history. One thing I keep mentioning is that it's not just a game console. Or I guess I'll say this, its primary function was video. Even though it's technically CD interactive, there's a lot of interactive experiences you get on. It was kind of a cross between an MS-DOS PC and like what would become a DVD player. Was spoiled at the time by the cream of the crops retrospectives. I'm sorry, let me see that again. Was spoiled at the time by the cream of retrospective crops of SNES and Genesis games. Well, right, yeah. I guess that would have been what I got a lot of us on there. Hey, Rick. Welcome to the stream. How's your week been? I don't know if anyone else finds it ironic that on Mario's 40th birthday I decided to play a game that Nintendo had nothing to do with other than licensing it. It's interesting how much of Mario's properties actually ended up making it up in this thing, and we got Flying Goombas. I don't even know if we had Flying Goomba. Yeah, we did. In Mario 3. Like I say, I can't even remember if prior to this if we had Flying Goombas, but I guess we did. Oh, look at those high score lists. I gotta tell you, the graphics on this thing look pretty dang spectacular considering I'm just going off of the stock composite. I'm gonna go ahead and start this. Week's been pretty good. Nice to hear. Playing any games yourself? Morton and his nutty group are preparing for your arrival. Here we go.
Looks kind of peaceful. Looks are deceiving when Koopas are involved.
The wood Wood Door Hysteria Hotel. Mario Stage 1, press 1 button to begin. So what gets me is that the door to shut, the button to shut and the button to jump always confuse me in this for some reason. It's not backwards from what I'm expecting, it's just, in a pinch, I always click the wrong one. Like right there, I clicked the wrong one. Oh, thankfully I didn't. And just like that, we beat the first level. Yes, can wait in the elevator doors if the enemies are blocking you. Thank you for that hint, Rex. I actually brushed up on this for like a smidgen just before I started streaming. And I've had this game for a while, but I think that might predate me owning a CDI as getting this game. Oh, darn it. I thought the door next to it was where I was going to come out. So your advice did come in handy, and I didn't ignore it. I just didn't take note of where I was at. And there, the jump button, I always think should be the middle button. I don't know why. The sound effects in this one are actually pretty darn good. So here's another question. Should I include this? Oh, I forgot it. I forgot the top one would automatically go through. Should I include this in the Battle of the CD add-ons, since this is technically all we got from Nintendo in terms of a CD add-on? I'm pretty sure there'll be some vigorous debate about this. If I'm right, if you don't shut the doors in time, the Goomba will just keep opening them. Here we go again. I was planning on making a new CDI controller board, but could find no information on the encoder chip in the pad. I don't know if there's... You know what? You're right. I haven't seen any documentation on it either, but I couldn't imagine... I guess I would have to have something, right? Because it's got a 5-pin mini-DIN connection that plugs in. But it's also a pretty standard pad. I would guess that would follow something close to, like, whatever the Commodore Amiga was using at the time. Or... Ooh, there's my first Koopa Troopa. Only because this thing was more popular in Europe. In fact, most of the games that I bought for this are the European versions that I've found out, only because that's just what's readily available in my area. No, I'm not in Europe. But I would be interested if you got a new controller board going for that, because these things are incredibly hard to find. I was luckily able to get one that shipped with the one that got broken in shipping, and this one only has one as well. I don't have the hardware that can make the multiplayer on this go, sadly. Oh! Oh, okay. I had a, invincibility thing going on there for a second. Would mention the CDI as a side note, but not as a real competitor in the add-on market. True. I also thought the same thing about like the Neo Geo CD. Because the Neo Geo CD is not an add-on, it is a replacement for the cartridge console. And I'm not quite sure what kind of presence the CD on the Neo Geo had in the North American market. In other words, I'm not even entirely sure that they ever released a North American console. There we go. For the CD. Got him. Got him. I almost forgot what his gimmick was going to be. Come on, shut. Oh, he opens up the door. And I have to defeat him? Oh, did I miss a door? Is that why he's doing this? 80 seconds, come on. There we go. Hey, Adam Gamer, welcome to the stream. Rick says, not familiar with the CDI console, did search for pics. Quite a nice looking system, looks like a VCR player in some pics. That's the Philips version. And yes, that one does look kind of slick. The one I have is the Magnavox version, if you want to look that up. Which is strange, that's the only version I've found in person, and I found it twice. I mean, this console is pretty rare to find anyway. No! Again, I keep thinking I'm coming out of the other door that I am. I'm doing okay, how about you, Adam? I said that kind of quickly. How about you, Adam? Come on, get out. Look at that. That was like a pixel perfect for me to get hit with that. I was just too impatient. Hoping to get out of World 1. It's been a while since I have. What really gets me is when they start. No, you have to hit his head? One more life. The hands are starting to get sweaty. Knees weak, palms are sweaty. There's vomit out in his sweater already. Mom spaghetti. Oh, and I pressed the wrong button to jump. I knew that was going to happen again. Alright, I'm obviously going to retry this. Oh yeah, let's continue. I gotta tell you, the only thing stranger they could have announced at that Nintendo Direct, really, other than the Virtual Boy, would have been CDI on the Switch 2. If you guys didn't hear, Virtual Boy's making a comeback. Gunpei Yokoi is getting redeemed. I don't know if I've mentioned him much specifically on the channel yet, because I haven't covered the Game Boy in a lot of great detail. But Gunpei Yokoi, I guess, is the inventor of the D-pad. How much closer did I have to get to his head to actually hit it? Alright, you know what? Next time I'm just going to try to jump completely over him. I don't think I can. but I'm gonna try. I don't even know who owns all the rights to CDI stuff now. I almost said Sony, but maybe Philips. If they still retain the rights to all that stuff or not. Got the first one. Got the second one, and I'm over. And see, just because I just hopped, I had no control over that at all. There, I pressed the wrong button again. You know what? There's actually a bump on the controller to let you know which button to press to, and I just keep ignoring it. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. No. Yep. Terrible hit detection there. I mean, the game is kind of like warning you, should you do that. CDI library is exclusively... I don't know that word. Kusog? Mario's Time Machine on the NES is a better Mario game. I mean, that was also third-party developed, wasn't it? I can't remember who did. Some educational, edutainment company, I'm sure. And I went to the wrong one. Man, just hitting that just right is terrible. Hey, Beasters, welcome to the stream. When are the goons at Nintendo going to make a CDI controller for $100 so they can peddle this game off since they don't have any modern games coming out? Interesting take. Not entirely inaccurate or without justification. I mean, they do have a new Yoshi game coming out. You gotta be kidding me. It's perfect. Google doesn't like translating Japanese portmanteaus, yeah. Again, now I just feel like you're trying to use bigger words just to see which ones I know how to pronounce and which ones I don't. The Japanese, absolutely not gonna happen. You guys have heard me struggle with it before. I said Gunpei Yokoi. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Come on. Not gonna make it. What? Now I'm determined. I spent good money on this game. I'm gonna actually beat a level that is challenging. not even mention how... He almost got me again. Bull crap. That's what that is. Bull crap. In fairness, it didn't actually have... If you didn't actually have Virtual Boy, you'd want that piece of garbage. You know, I have a Virtual Boy as well, and I'm just happy that they are releasing an attachment for the Switch 2 for it. Just for no other reason other than I can finally have other people experience it without having to risk my multi-$1,000 game library and device. I don't even know if I get unlimited continues, but I'm just going to keep going. Reset my score? Yeah, reset my score. Why not? I've long said that the Virtual Boy is something you have to experience in order to know what an absolute piece of garbage that became. And I said Gunpei Yokoi is getting redemption. That was his last project. Basically, Gunpei Yokoi almost committed self-sacrifice on that thing when it didn't do very well. He took full responsibility for it. Gunpei Yokoi, by the way, was like the Shigeru Miyamoto, but of hardware for Nintendo. So, like, one of the things that he did, that he created, that everyone owes tribute to Gunpei Yokoi for, is the D-pad. Next, the Game Boy. And unfortunately, after that, the Virtual Boy is somewhere in there as well. Fudge. Double fudge. Mario Clash, Tolero Boxer, Red Alarm, or Mario's Tennis. You know what? None of those, I don't even consider any single one of those a good title, Rex. There is only one game I will subject myself to the Virtual Boy to play. But none of those that you mentioned are the one that I would pick. Although Mario Tennis was decent. The sound got really quiet all of a sudden. Unless that's just my hearing going bad. Which I wouldn't put it past. It irritates me so much that these guys can just pop out of any door they want. All he does is just block the door. Oh, I got too close to the edge and just slid right off. Isn't that something? Your ex-Nintendo sabotaged the Virtual Boy? Basically, they sabotaged it by rushing it. I mean, I don't think it would have been very good to begin with. Even if they had waited for the blue LED, which definitely would have helped. But, I mean, the red, I don't think the red part of it was the problem. It's kind of like the Game Boy. They said, oh, it had that ugly, whatchamacallit, army green kind of aesthetic to it. That didn't hurt the Game Boy. because it was more of a finished product when it came out. Come on. Where'd that Goomba come from? I don't want to jinx it by saying I'm about to beat this level, but I just did. There we go. Thank goodness. Alright, never have to play that level again. Yeah, I'm assuming you know this then, since you know about the rushing. Do you know why Nintendo rushed it out the door? Nope. If I'd have sat there, that would have been death. I won't even get off the stage, will I? Out of all the things that would hit me in this level, it's got to be that darn Goomba. Nope. And I could have waited for that coin, but... Yes, since they keep respawning and take forever to defeat, this is just a chore, not even a fun diversion. No. You kind of nailed it. Oh, and look! Starting out with even more. Insanity. Insanity. So they don't just keep respawning, I think you just gotta beat him twice. At least that's been the pattern so far. But hey, who knows if this game actually follows a pattern, because I just jumped on his head there, and they're like, nope, his body isn't fully all the way around, so you just died. Take that, Mario. Thought you could beat this game? Dodge. I knew it. I knew it as soon as I saw it. Knew it as soon as I saw it. What controller am I using, and what controller was made available? So the controller I'm using is the CDI pad. It just looks like a Sega Genesis controller with a different D-pad. No start or select button on it. And this is the rarer of the pads, because this is the one everyone wants to play games with. What it used to come with was like a mouse controller. I don't even want to say it was like a mouse. It was just like a remote controller that was more suited to navigating like DVD menus. Even though this didn't have DVDs, it was CD. It's okay. It's not uncomfortable to hold. That's a way of saying that it's comfortable to hold, but it's not uncomfortable to hold. It's kind of ergonomic for the time. It definitely has some good grips. Maybe this is something that Sony looked at when they were looking at how to shape their controller. Gosh darn it. I'm just so afraid of getting too far away from that. The D-pad doesn't feel as responsive, but I don't know if that's because of the controller design or because of how inputs is mapped in this game. Like, I will say there's several times where I, like, clicked it to navigate menus, and all of a sudden I was, like, unable to move. Like, I was unable to adjust to the next menu option like I wanted to without pressing the D-pad, like, 400 times. So, maybe I'm just impatient. I'm just gonna wait for him. Comes back with that smile on his face, it just makes me want. Anyway. And of course I clicked the wrong one. Now he's gonna keep opening doors. Holy cow. That's like programmed to have these enemies wait to show up until you get up here. But I want to shut all those other doors, so all I have to worry about when I get back down here is this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now he won't respawn. I know, right? I was right on target with that jump. It's insane how doing the same thing gets you different results. What? Ha! If all the doors get opened, I die. Okay. Ooh, this is really struggling to... Okay, so that shouldn't happen again. Oh, he can come out the... Can I jump on? Well, I guess I won't know. I don't know if I can jump on him yet still, because I hit him off to the side. But he can go down elevators, so that's not good. I thought that rainbow coin allowed me to take an extra hit. How many games are available? That's a great question. I heard on like Wikipedia they have like over 200 mentioned, but I don't even know if all those are available. Okay, I can hit him. Does that get rid of him? Nope. Just temporarily gets rid of him. Yes! That's easier in level 7. Oh. Mushrooms do. With 2 mushrooms, you can throw fireballs. Oh, okay. So I've just been ignoring the mushrooms. Yeah. So 200, that's really a pretty big library for something that you never really thought of this system. So I'm going to let you know that there are a bunch of titles that are like interactive
Hey, Princess!
video stuff. Like there's Compton's Interactive Encyclopedia. There's also like just like interactive movie discs that are considered games.
How are we gonna find the princess with the power going out?
Maybe there's a switch in one of the rooms. Remind me to check.
So I mean, I'm not saying that's the majority of the games, but I'm saying that that's a significant part of the library. A lot of them were published by Philips, but I'm not quite sure if... Yeah, like I said, I haven't done all of my research on it yet, because I've only had a working system for, gosh, not too long. So this is what I need. There we go. Oh, joy. My second favorite game mechanic. Oh. The lights keep going out. Come on. Okay, not terrible. Wonder what would happen if it was more popular. Apparently, the only place it was popular was like the Netherlands in Europe, where Philips is residing. Yes, it was really expensive. That's another thing. But the big thing about it is it was supposed to be a video player that also offered like gaming. And apparently, they got the internet to run a while back. So it was like your first web TV kind of thing too. You hate it when all of a sudden you're in an elevator and they just change from up to down. Oh! That was the only one that changed, too. Almost missed the jump button. Yeah, I think the equivalent, it was like the equivalent of like $1,000 when it launched. It was expensive. I don't know what the actual launch price was if somebody wants to look that up. I know the Magnavox unit was cheaper, which is probably why there's more of those floating around my area. Oh my gosh, such a shy guy. Just because he's shy guy doesn't mean he's shy guy. That's got to be programmed to do it like that. Shy Guy's back. Bye-bye, Shy Guy. And I guess to say the truth, this game is probably one of the better ones on the system, at least out of the ones I've played. There is a game show game we can play, but as you can guess, no Wheel of Fortune on this system. I was actually kind of shocked to see that. Let's get him one up. What about this? This is kind of terrible, actually. And I guess this kind of fits in the thing, but the Koopalings are not a very good hotel runner. Oh, this kind of reminds me of, gosh darn it. Wreck-It Ralph just a smidge. I should have just kept going to the top. He didn't hop like he usually does. Why? Inconsistent physics. I imagine Miyamoto was like playing this game for the first time and was like, I can't believe you licensed this to somebody else. You guys had Shigeru freaking Miyamoto, the man himself, making games for you, and you're like, yeah, we'll let somebody else take a stab at this. But anyway, we were talking about the Virtual Boy, because that's coming to the Switch 2. Another reason to buy a Switch 2, I guess. Get your Virtual Boy back on. The reason why that was rushed out the door was because Nintendo felt like it was going to be left in the dust with everybody else releasing hardware. Sega released so much hardware in a short amount of time, they were like, well, we got to have something to come out, because Sony was coming out. Fudge. Sony was coming out with their stuff. Saturn came out. The 32X came out. And Nintendo didn't have anything to release because they're like, oh, we gotta have more time for the 64. So instead they were like, the Virtual Boy is good enough, let's just launch it. And good old Gunpei Yokoi, I mean, I really feel bad for the last part of his life. He did not deserve what happened to him in the last part of it. I'm waiting for you. That coin was blocking me. I got one more shot. I don't know if I have it in me to keep going after this if I die on this level. But it is interesting to wonder what could have been, number one, had Philips and Nintendo kept their agreement to keep out going, but if the Virtual Boy hadn't been given more time, what could it have become? Excuse me. If it was able to be portable, instead of just a headset you can stick your head in. I didn't see it change. I'd say that's mildly irritating, but it is not mildly irritating. It is incredibly irritating. Eight seconds.
Hurry!
Got it. What? I'm gonna say they have to break up or else I won't be able to do anything. irritating. This game isn't hard because of the concept. It's hard to keep playing because you just know how bad of a game it is. And this is random. That's awesome. This game has almost all of the cliches that I don't like in video games. Anyway, is this an appropriate way to celebrate the 40th anniversary of Mario? Technically, I didn't like that they called it Mario's 40th birthday, but I guess Mario was really born with Super Mario Bros. But Mario Bros. Came out beforehand, and of course we all know Jumpman and Donkey Kong was out before this, so... What? Didn't even see it switch. There's a lot of Shy Guys down there for absolutely no reason.
Gotta be quick.
I gotta wait. Okay. Notice I'm not saying yes anymore after this. I'm not celebrating. I'm just like, oh great, I get to play more of this game. I think I played this on stream before on this when I first got the CDI working. But I don't remember if I played this game. Oh, this is just nuts. Okay. Oh, I gained an extra life. I'm like, oh, and I get to quit playing. But nope. One more. Get on with that one. What's with the bomb there? And I get hit by a parachuting bomb. Perfect. Thankfully, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is a heck to the no. Oh, okay. I get to put in a name. Describes my feeling of this game. So what do you guys think of Hotel Mario? Oh, this doesn't get any better, but we are going to keep going a little bit more. Oh, there's credits. I gotta tell you, even like the graphics on the text seem very well done on this too. Like, normally if you saw this much color and I don't want to say distortion on the text, like slantiness of the text. It looked a lot more pixely on something like the Super Nintendo or the Sega Genesis. And just in case you thought, oh, you know, I want to copy this game because it's one of the world's worst games, the console just unalived itself. There we go. And now I'm back at the main menu. So yeah, this is the Magnavox version, but it is... Man, what are my options here? I can play CD audio, general, time and date, storage. Let's see what else I got in here. Oh, the only thing in the storage is 2000. I wonder what that is. Yep, 2% of the disk space used. That kind of makes sense. What's the time and date settings on here? January 0 of 89. Yeah. I had all this stuff set up once, but because it's been unplugged for a while, I doubt that clock battery inside is any good. I told you actually have to replace it in the Philips units. Oh, I didn't even see that the rainbow goes through on there. Alright, we'll go ahead and shut this off, and we're going to switch over to a different game. As you can kind of guess the theme here with the Hotel Mario playing. Oops, put this back in its sleeve. If you wonder what CDI discs look like, they look like regular CDs. Anything? Nope, not that one. Hang on. But on these really expensive ones, the only thing I got were the discs because the cases would just be too expensive. I want to play a different one first. I had these in order, and I put them in backwards order. But continuing on with the theme of Nintendo, I think it's interesting that it reset the console at the end of the credits. Reading disc. Maybe not. Try that again. If this thing all of a sudden stops reading discs, I might be a little upset. This is also back at a time when like CD players would have been super expensive. It's saying there's no discs. So let me try a different disc. There we go. Reseating the top and did it. Made it recognize there's a disc in there. Hey, I'm Mighty Peanut. Welcome to the stream. Just missed Hotel Mario. But you're just in time for another Nintendo licensed game on here. It's really hard to get fit on there. Listen to that CD quality soundtrack. Yeah, the CDI has an interesting story on its own, but since we're in the middle of the 16-bit war and we were talking about kind of editing through the failed...
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy, this peace is what all true warriors strive for.
I just wonder what Ganon's up to.
Is that Ganon?
Your Majesty,
No.
Ganon and his minions have seized the island of Korodai.
How can we help?
It is written, only Link can defeat Ganon.
Great, I'll grab my stuff.
There is no time. Your sword is enough.
How about a kiss for luck?
You've got to be kidding.
Squadala, we're off.
Wow, what are all those heads?
These are the faces of evil. You must conquer.
Hey, that's where the name comes from.
I guess I'd better get going.
Here is the map. Where do you wish to go?
Oh, it's scrolling on its own. Must be the demo.
Hey, wanna fight the forces of evil in Korodai? Check it out, it's easy. You got this map, see? Just move the Triforce to where you want to go.
That's not how I imagine Link sounding, by the way.
Then, click button 1, and flash! I'm there!
Had to replace your Gold Star 3DO's laser diode assembly when you bought it? Yep. Oh, I remember you talking about that before.
Hey, I think your game disc is dirty. Try ending the game and cleaning your disc.
That's the first time I've heard it do that. Okay. So it must be, I don't know if the laser is bad or... Let me reseat the disk, make sure that nothing got on there. Try this again. I'm glad I got that captured, because that's probably going to make its way into my review. Wonder if your 3DO even works. But if you didn't notice, this is the Magnavox version of the CDI. Limit is pre-founded on subject. Solder bridge diode assembly had to do anti-static protection measure. Yep. Yeah, I think my first CDI had a problem like that. This would have been saved with one single line. Well, excuse me, princess. Yeah, I actually had someone think that was from this game. Like, nope, that was definitely... Yes. Let's see what happens when we start a new game.
It sure is boring around here.
Same
My
cutscene?
boy, this peace is what all true warriors strive for.
I just wonder...
Have I beaten any of the Zelda games on the CDI? No, this is going to be very brief. Because I can't even get past the first screen of the first level.
Have seized the island of Korodai.
Biggest waste of money I've ever spent was on these games, to be honest. These are just a collector's showpiece for the collection.
Great, I'll grab my stuff.
There is no time. Your sword is enough.
How about a kiss for luck?
You've got to be kidding.
Squadala, we're off.
Wow, what are all those heads?
These are the faces of evil. You must conquer each.
I guess I'd better get going.
Here is the map. Where do you wish to go?
Yeah, that's the advantage of the cartridge systems, that you didn't have to go, didn't have a lot of moving parts, so you didn't have to worry about that. Yep. Was this competing with the 3DO, or was the 3DO done by this time? This came out before the 3DO, and it kind of competed with it, but the 3DO wasn't really competing with anything, if that makes sense. I think this is where I'm supposed to start, in Goron, but we'll see. If this game is worse than the cartoon, then you're in trouble. Alright. Oh yes! Up on the D-pad, by the way, is how you jump. Because, you know, there's 3 buttons. And as far as I can tell, unless you duck, there's no... Oh yeah, you do the duck walk. There's absolutely no way to use your shield. I'm actually not doing too bad here, but when these dragons show up, that's when I falter. Oh. Yep. See? And there's like absolutely no way for me to like defeat these things. I'm trying. Okay, so that's about as far as I usually get. Just FYI. I kind of dig the background aesthetic that they have going on here. It's kind of like a watercolor. Do you think you might have dreamed someone actually going back and fixing these, making it playable? I need to pick up do they have those on DVD, by the way? The Zelda cartoon? Okay. I don't even care if I get those rupees. Yeah, I can't get past those dragons without losing a... Oh, so close. So close. Dragon! Is that the first time I beat a dragon? Without having to take any hit of life? Come on. Come on, throw it. That was missing last time, wasn't it? Well, I don't know how I triggered that this time, but not any of the other times. I'm just going to keep seeing if this does something. I don't think it will. Oh yeah, I get to go through the whole thing and there's no health. And I'm kind of unintentionally jumping. No dragons. I don't need any dragons. Oh, I triggered a store. Can I heal? Looks like I can buy a Triforce. I pulled up my inventory before it. I don't know how.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
That guy's very animated. Okay, I bought one of those. Okay. I now have a rope. Down and 1 is how I get to here. I have 3 ropes and 3 bombs. Up and 2 gets me through a door.
Hey, I think your game disc is dirty. Try ending the game and cleaning your disc.
I think, oh yes, we should save before we end. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. I'll let the system stop doing what it's doing there, since it thinks the game disc is dirty. I'd have to run that one through the cleaner. What'd you guys think of Link of the Faces of Evil? Told you I was going to go quick. This game has a counterpart, though. Yeah, it might just need the lens cleaning. He was playing the first disc just fine, so maybe this one has some scratches. Let's see if I can get this one swapped down here real quick. Let's see if this loads. See if that actually fits on there. Close enough. And it loads fine for now. I don't know. I think it's just messing up. I think the CDI should have never existed. I mean, really? It wasn't meant for the US. It's like a European thing. But it kind of also shares its name with a standard, so...
Zelda, Duke Onkled is under attack by the evil forces.
The interesting thing is that it doesn't... I don't see any
Father, what if something happens?
stutter in the full motion video parts or anything like that make me think that's the laser.
If you don't hear from me in a month, send Link.
Impa?
Don't worry, Zelda. The Triforce of Wisdom promises the king will safely return.
Enough. My ship sails.
And if I'm right, I think this is the first time you get to control Zelda.
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok!
1 month later.
A whole month gone, and still no word.
I'm certain he's all right.
Yeah, that old Ganon's no match for the king.
Link, go to Gamelon and find my father.
Great! I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos!
Later still.
Wake up, Impa. We're going to Gamelon.
All right, dear. I'll get the Triforce of Wisdom.
Yeah, the performances on this aren't great. Is this going to go down to help too? Yep, the same demo as the last disc. And this is...
Come on, let's go fight Ganon's evil legions. I'll show you how. First, move
I don't
the
know where I
Triforce
start
to
in
pick
this
a
one.
place on the map. Then press button 1. I'll fly there in a flash.
I'm assuming that's where I start.
Use the controller to move me left or right.
Same exact enemies.
Move it up to make me jump or climb.
She kind of looks like Xena Warrior Princess
Up
in
and
this
over
one.
makes me leap.
Yeah, I should get a
Button
CD
1 to
lens
slash
cleaner
at the
disc.
enemy.
I don't know if I have one with the mini disc thing. I do have some compressed
When you get
air.
the
That's
power
kind of what I've been
sword,
doing.
Button 1 makes it shoot.
You open the system and clean the lens directly.
I crouch when you move the controller down.
Wait,
When I'm crouching,
The sword
I can
shoots?
walk like this. It's easy. To enter a door, move in front of it. Now press button 2.
okay, so it's not up and 2, it's just 2.
Course
Is that
I'm
the
on
Tin
your
Man?
side, but I still have to sell the stuff. Just pick what you want. I'll handle the rubies.
When you want to buy something from the merchant shop, touch it with the sword. The sword also picks up tools and rubies. Luckily, I have my magic pouch. I can carry as much as you want. To open the pouch, make me crouch down, and then press button 2. Don't forget, I can only open the pouch when I'm crouching. To choose a tool, move the highlight and press a button. When you're back in the game, use the tool by pressing button 2. Remember, tools can only be used when I'm standing up. And you'll
assuming
find
that-
that some tools need rubies before they'll work.
I'm assuming that bomb would have helped in the
Be
first one.
sure you look for the special Triforce map in each area you conquer. Strike the maps to open new areas and continue your quest in Gamelon.
Oh. Interesting. So I said there was a Triforce there.
Come on, let's go find Link and my father.
First place Super Mario Bros. 2 on a Play Choice 10 machine. Didn't know how to use doors. The instructor said nothing about it, right? Yeah, I'm not,
Zelda, Duke Onkled is under attack by the evil forces of Ganon. I'm going to Gamelon to aid him.
But father, what if something happens to you?
I'll take the Triforce of Courage to protect me. If you don't hear from me in a month, send Link.
Impa?
Don't worry, Zelda. The Triforce of Wisdom promises.
I'm gonna point out again that
the
these
King
don't
will
look
safely
terrible. These kind of remind me of,
My ship sails
Dragon's
in the
Lair.
morning.
Kind of those
I
graphics.
wonder what's for dinner.
Oh boy! I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok!
Oh yeah, we've already seen this.
A whole month gone, and still no word.
I'm certain he's all right.
Yeah, that old Ganon's no match for the king.
Link, go to Gamelon and find my father.
Great! I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos!
Wake up, Impa. We're going to Gamelon.
All right, dear. I'll get the Triforce of Wisdom.
Oh, that's a good question on mine, Peanut. I do not know the answer to that. If someone else does, feel free to chime in. I'm assuming this is where I start, because the demo showed it. Oh no, these dragons are back. Man, I can't. Oh my gosh, trying to jump? No. No, the dragon keeps getting closer. What's interesting is I can almost run as fast as these dragons. No! I think that's about gonna do it. Yeah, I don't plan on playing this any longer. Is my disc dirty? No! Went back to the menu, no problem. Where's this place? Rex says yeah. Ouch. Well, I can enter the barn. Good thing, because I only have a half a heart left. Ooh! That was brief. Okay, now I am done with this. I don't think I'm going to get any farther anyway, even if I tried. The jump button being the up arrow on the directional pad is just terrible. It's the Street Fighter control a little bit, but it's more arcadey. They could have easily mapped that to another button on this controller, but I do admit if you were playing this with the little remote controller that they had, that I was talking about, that would have been bad. Alright, I have one more Nintendo game to play, believe it or not. It is the most expensive one. Let's see if that one needs some cleaning. Nice little 90s synth going on there. Let's see about... Where did I put the envelope for this? No, it's over here. Like, why didn't I get my sleeve cleaned? And this one again, I don't know if this one had a North American release at all. I think it just released in Europe. This one has some minor scratches on it. We'll see. You never know. They look minor. This one's also going to be a short and sweet. In stereo, oh my, that doesn't look like horribly digitized graphics at all, does it? Whew. They made that into a video. What's that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be Zelda in the window up there? Nope.
There will be no more viewing tonight.
Oh my. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of like the old MECC games in this time of the year, like 1996, 1997. The Oregon Trail 2, the Amazon Trail. Said somehow the look is appealing though. To me, it only looks appealing because of the nostalgia of the old, how they did blue screen tricks, kind of a.
That Ganon, Lord of Darkness, had taken over Ptolemy.
Oh, it's another one where they've captured Link instead of Zelda. I mean, these were more progressive for the time. They didn't go with the damsel in distress kind of motif.
To be found to face this evil monster.
I'm just letting you know, I feel like I'm out a lot of money with these games, by the way. I don't know if I should feel guilty by selling them or not.
And so I found this.
Oh my, it's a slideshow. Why couldn't they just show a video?
Princess Zelda, with this magic pendant, go forth, and with each sign.
I mean, video was kind of one of the main points of this system.
Find your magic wand.
Yeah, CD audio and photo CD. CD interactive player.
Go now, my princess. Restore the celestial signs and rescue Link.
Wow. Please wait. Alright, I guess we'll play. Or do I have to... Oh, I have to create... Yeah, probably have to create first. Alright, what's a good name? Oh, I got one. That's a good name. Ha! Didn't even seem to like that. You heard it go blah at the end of it. Please wait. That's all I have time for. The game is trying to warn me. The disk may be dirty. Please remove the disk and clean it. Press any button to exit. If I press a button, yep, it's going to restart the system. It recognizes the disk. It just doesn't want to keep recognizing the disk. Let's try this again. I mean, the laser looks pretty clean. I think I... Yeah, let's try that again. I think I did do, whatchamacallit. It's amazing it works at all, really. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I'm debating on whether I should just capture as much footage as I can from as many games as I can before the whole system just goes kaput on me. Because once it dies, I'm not investing any more money into this. It's already cost an arm and a leg for no reason at all. Maybe I didn't like my name. Let's try this again. What just happened? Oh, it didn't crash? That's how it loads? Yep, disk may be dirty. Remove the disk and clean it. What's interesting is that it knows to load this screen. This must have been a common issue. Sadly, I think that's all further I'm going to get on stream with this one. It's given me too many fits, so I'm just going to try a different game. Sadly, Zelda's Adventure is the most expensive one, of course. The disc doesn't look too scratched. Never shows up well on camera, else I'd show you guys too. Alright, Hotel Mario's done. But that is all of the Nintendo. That's all the games that people want to have. Let's see if we can get a different game going here. I might take a quick break before we do start another one. And I guess we'll be right back. Yeah, I do like that there's a message that loads in, but it must have been a common issue, is my biggest thing. So give me a second here to get games switched over. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, and we will continue with the stream. More CDI, since we're done with the Nintendo ones. Okay, let's see if we have any more luck with this the second time around. This is a completely different game. This one's actually a decent game. Ooh, nice intro. Can you guess what it is yet? I like getting games I know how to play for these systems ahead of time. Same animations. Your disc may be dirty. No. I'm just predicting. Alright, so this is where that pointing controller, brought to you by Philips Media. Let's go ahead and play. I do hear it kind of struggling more than last time, though. The drive's kind of clicking away a lot. Just dig. Press 1 button to continue. Lemmings to be saved, 10.
Let's go!
Alright, I need some diggers. Maybe go faster. American Lamborghini Challenge, aka Crazy Cars 3, you can use the Super Scope to shoot opponents. Is that in the CDI? Yeah, the can. In the SNES? Yeah, I've heard somebody else say that too. I don't see everything, but there it is. Your disc may be dirty. Okay. That may be the only level we're getting out of this. Sad. I wonder if this thing's just... I mean, I haven't attempted to try to clean it yet, but let's try a different disc. I'm just going to keep going. But you're not the only one who's said that they've gotten their comments flagged for no reason. Oh. Well, this is a nice thing. Apparently, I didn't put the disc back in that one, so wherever that is, I have no idea. I did in this one. Let's try... This one is apparently a well-regarded title. Let's see what it is. I have no idea what this game is. Never tried it. It's got a game rating of K to A on it, so we'll see if this one's any good. Yes, I grabbed a few that have the cases to them, so. The disc is like trying to read a different book when your glasses are dirty. Nice. I may stop updating what game I'm doing on here, only because I don't want to have to keep updating this every 5 seconds if it's not going to work. Ooh, different intro. That's nice. I wonder if that's because this is... If this is an American disc or not. I didn't even ask about that. Let's see what this says. Well, this one says the digital video cartridge is required, and I don't even know if I have it. So let's see if this just crashes or says the disc is dirty. Well, we got this far. I didn't even open it up to see if it's got the video cartridge on it. Introduction. Come on, video cartridge. Oh, look at that. Apparently I have the video cartridge. Nice.
March 3rd, 1972. The space orbiter Pioneer 10 took off with a message indicating the Earth's coordinates for the use of extraterrestrial beings. 2050. Quite a long time after having left the solar system, Pioneer 10 was continuing its cosmic journey when it was suddenly stopped in the middle of space and didn't emit anymore. Back on Earth, technicians suspected a transmission failure. How wrong they were. Someone had intercepted the Earth's foolhardy message and was about to use it for his own purpose.
Redley, you're approaching. Keep the 579 course. Runway clear. Maintenance team needed in the central dome. Maintenance team needed.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in that too, Jerome.
Commander, Lieutenant Darkhill is here. Let her come in, please.
Lieutenant Jessica Darkhill, 11th Squadron. Yes, sir.
At ease, Lieutenant. Let me introduce you to Major Karanov. As you know, the situation in New Babylon is critical. Only a few days and the repeated assaults of the Keshran will defeat our defense system. That is, if you can call it a defense system. Don't forget that before the war, New Babylon used to be a civil base, not a bastion. Major Karanov?
Commander?
Please go on. Explain to the Lieutenant why she is here today.
Yes. Lieutenant, you probably know that the Keshran fleet just went into orbit around the Earth after the destruction of our colony on Mars. I know that Major Morgan and yourself did the best you could do.
Major Karanov, please, let's simply go straight to the point. Thank you.
Sorry, Commander. Lieutenant, we have just discovered what the Keshran are preparing around the Earth. 3 hours ago, what is undoubtedly the flagship rejoined the rest of their armada. The flagship emerged into normal space beyond Pluto's orbit before getting into position at the Lagrange 5 point. Since then, the enemy forces have joined it. We can therefore expect the worst. Facing this threat, the High Command has decided to attack the Keshran flagship. For this operation, you and your squadron are assigned to the General Headquarters of the Manhattan Orbital Defense Forces of the Earth in New York.
Thank you, Major. After the takeoff of your unit, the civil and scientific personnel of the base is going to be evacuated, helped in part by the 5th Squadron. You are in charge of guiding and protecting them until Manhattan. Do you have any questions?
No, everything is clear, Commander. May I leave?
Yes. Lieutenant, Jessica, take care, all right?
This is back when...
Don't worry, I'll see you later.
Sometimes I wish I could avoid giving.
This is back when seeing a long intro video sequence like this would have held your interest because it's watching full screen video on a console. That was something that was still a unique experience, especially back in 1990. This would have been 95 when this came out, though, it says in the case.
Karanov, I have spent my whole life trying to prepare her to face such events. But today, I would give anything to have her be somewhere else. God bless her, and may he forgive me.
Okay, this has been Philips Interactive Media in France, and 94. Case says 95. But it does say Media France. Would have missed that one. Alright, what are my options? I guess this is fine. I guess new game. Is it going to have me sit through the intro again?
Group 2, stay behind in a defensive
Nope.
position. Be careful, okay?
Don't worry, Lieutenant.
Okay, to all groups, attention. Let's go!
Here we go.
Great sound.
Engage. Overheat. Overheat.
Wow.
Engaged. Fire.
I like how there's like a static cloud that shows up when you shoot something because it's got to cover up that it's an enemy. Impressive for the time. How powerful was the CDI? I think it had like a 12 megahertz processor in it, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pause this first thing that you mentioned. I did have that up. 15 megahertz CPU. It did have a graphics processor, but I think that was mostly used for the video. Uh-oh. I think I pressed the wrong button. Yep. Well, looks like we're starting it over. Note to self, do not pause.
Group 2.
Engage.
Overheat.
Careful, I'm shooting here. Some music wouldn't hurt the gameplay, I don't think. Anybody ever play Area 51, the light gun shooter game from Atari back around this time?
Overheat.
Yep, that Maximum Force fun games. That's kind of what this reminds me of a little bit. Fully pre-rendered background. And you're just shooting around with the screen.
Engaged. Fire.
It said they can hold up to 80 minutes on almost 80 minutes of video on a disc, so I'm curious if that's what this game has.
Overheat 5.
I'm not hitting anything, am I?
Engaged. Jump sequence.
My accuracy is not doing so hot. One to quit, two to continue. So any other button just pauses the game. This guy doesn't... Ah. So I fat thumbed the second one and I went to fire again and that just got me out of it. No such thing as a continue point there. What do you guys think of Chaos Control? Yeah, no, that's a boss fight. Unfortunately, it would take that exactly as long as it took me to get there again because I fat thumbed the pause button. So I said these are going to go kind of quick. But at least this disc isn't dirty. That was Chaos Control. So there's the case for it there. I don't have any of the sleeves. Let's see what else I got here. I wonder where I put that pinball game. Well, this one says simultaneous two-player game, but again, I have no way of playing this two-player. This disc does not look the greatest. We'll see if it's dirty. I'm just hoping we get that message again. Glad to see my Chaos Control isn't. Multimedia. Still loading. This is probably the most 90s opening I've heard on this system. Another interactive media France. Warning to use this game in two-player mode. Your controllers must be plugged into the CDI before switching on your CDI. I did find that out before. Alright, let's see what this thing can do. I mean, we can skip the training, right?
Choose one of these options.
That was pretty loud.
Click with button 1 to access a choice of your opponent and playing surface for your match.
Okay. No idea who any of these people are. I like how they have a little portable Philips CDI player. What do you think, grass? I think grass.
I'm glad you could join us for this top-level exhibition match. And the question everybody is asking is, what kind of shape is Victor Player in? Player's going to have trouble finding a weakness in Bob Garrett's play because this guy is not making any mistakes whatever. Every ball he touches goes exactly where he wants it, and he's so confident he attacks from the start and keeps building up the pressure. Well, Player may have preferred to serve first, but his opponent won the toss, and so Player gets ready to return the serve.
15 love.
This isn't as terrible as I thought it would be, but it's not great. Yeah. Hey, they said he wasn't going to make any mistakes. You wouldn't even try for it. Was I too far away? What? I'm pressing the button. Oh.
40 love.
It's like Mortal Kombat graphics here. Oh, he just automatically returns it if I'm, like, in the area. I don't even have to press a button. I just have to steer him in the right place.
Robert Garrett wasn't giving anything away in that game.
Yeah, that's my question too. What's going to make it to the actual gameplay? Is it going to make it to the actual gameplay? Before it tells you got to clean it. I don't know why the other ones say they do, but maybe it's scratched. Oh no. Yeah. Uh-oh. Double fault.
That's not something you want to do too often.
Really? Oh, thank you for that.
Love 15.
All right. Let's see if I can serve here. That's also automated.
Was that a great volley or what?
So I have like no control over where the ball goes or anything. As far as I can tell, I can just get near the ball and it just returns it back, and then it just keeps going.
Love 40.
Garrett's got himself a break point here.
It doesn't play very well. That's it.
Game Garrett.
I think I'm done letting the computer take me to school on this one.
He's done it. Garrett makes the break.
It's not that great. Oh my gosh. The way that I just realized how the back of this case is dirty as heck. It shows somebody using the mouse remote that I said, and then someone using the control pad to play the game together. Would not recommend that. All right. There's 3 of them done. Yeah, let's see how this one works. How are we doing? We're getting short on time here a little bit. We're gonna do a game show game at the end. American Interactive Media, a Philips Polygram company. Yeah. How many companies does it take to support this system? Oh, this came out in 1990. This is for entertainment purposes only. Any use for gambling is strictly prohibited. But it's World of Gambling.
Welcome to Caesar's World of Gambling, the first gambling casino on a compact disc. Please make a selection by clicking on the box of your choice.
Let's go to the casino. We know how to play, right? How many players in my party? 1. Alright, we can try it with blackjack. Oh my. That scrolls at the speed of smell. We got craps, which I have no idea how to play. Okay. Now this looks very 90s. I do know how to play roulette. Oh my gosh, look at the old people spending away their income. We can get cash. We got slots. You guys want to try my hand at blackjack? You guys can let me know if I'm playing well or not. There we go.
Please place your bets.
$5.
The cards have been shuffled.
Yeah, I don't believe you. Oh, I got 20. Dealer showing 10. I should stand, right?
You have blackjack. 18. Please place your bets.
I just went automatically. Okay. I meant to only do 5 again, but let's try it again. Here's the real question. Does it have Wheel of Fortune? Sadly, I don't have it, so I don't think so. So that's a soft 14. We should definitely draw. And I've busted. Oh wait, no, I have a hard 14 now. Draw. I have a hard 17. Stand. Dealer showing
13.
6.
Dealer breaks.
Perfect. Should have bet more. Man, this gambling stuff's
place
easy.
Your bets.
Alright, we'll try a few more hands of this. Let's go big. $20. Deal the cards. Got 6. Dealer showing jack. Definitely gonna have to draw. I've got 16. I'm gonna have to draw again.
Raise.
Bust.
Please place your bets.
Alright. $20 again. See, this is where they're getting me. Good thing this isn't real money. Does that have Texas Hold'em? This might be the best game. You still play Blackjack 24? Oh, I'm going to have to... Yeah. Dealer showing king. I got 19. I'm going to stand.
15. Dealer stands with 18.
And I win.
Please place your bets.
Alright, well, I'm ahead. I'm going to step back from this and see what the other games are. I remember playing Super Caesar's Palace on the Super Nintendo a while back. Let's see what the slots have to offer. It says it has video poker as well. So I don't know if it has Texas Hold'em or not. This guy is looking directly at the camera. I just see cash. I don't see video poker anywhere. Let's see what the slots have to offer. Oh, okay, so we got poker, 4-strip, nudge. Is there any other options? I like classic. Let's go with classic. All right. Pay off at one line. Let's see what $3 gets me. Nothing. I don't really like this slot machine. Let's see. I guess we got 4-strip, nudge. Let's try poker. Or we could do, I don't know what Joker is. What's Joker? Anyway, let's try poker. May not be Texas Hold'em, but we can try it this way. Bet 5. Let's deal. Well, let's hold the jack, the 10, and the queen. Should have held the 5. I got nothing. Bet 5 again. Hold the 9s, and let's hope for another 9. Nothing. Oops, let's hold the 7s and hope for another 7. I am not getting anywhere with these. All the aces. High pair. Oh, I win the $5 I put in. Quit while I'm ahead. I don't know what Joker is. I'm going to try that one. I'm assuming it's the same as poker. Nothing. Maybe it's just more poker. I've got 2 pair. Let's hold on to those and see if we can get another queen or a 2. That sounded like a lot for a $5 win. Alright. Let's see what the other slot machine has in store for us. Almost a straight, yeah. This is decent, is what you're saying? Let's try 4 strip. Okay, this can do 3 lines. Let's bet 3. That's what I wanted to do the first time. Nothing. I mean, this could be addictive in itself. Go all in. I'll do that at roulette. At the end of it, I'll just put it all on black and see what happens. See if it'll let me extend a line of credit. I've got to win one at the slot machine, though, don't I? But this is like slot machines I play in real life. Does it have the ability to save your winnings? Oh, that's a great question. I know on Super Caesar's Palace on the Super Nintendo you could, but it gave you like a password. And this is just eating away the money, isn't it? But I know as soon as I walk away, someone's going to win the jackpot on this one. Come on. It was so close on the first coin. Nothing. It doesn't even have like any sort of like sound effects or anything except for when you win. So it's almost like you would have to listen to music while you're playing this to make it any interesting to you. It's gonna be in the background. Come on. Wasted about $50 already on this machine. Oh, here we go. Oh, what did I win? I won 5. Okay. Well, we're ahead. Let's go ahead and back out of that, and we'll head to the roulette table and see what that does. This old couple seems nice. All right.
Place your bets.
I have to put some on. What is today's date? The 14th? And we'll play some on my birthday. Whoops, that's all. That's more than I wanted to. How do I back out of bets?
A one-number bet pays 36 for 1.
No one ever thinks of 00, so I'm going to put something on that. Oops. Let's just bet. Let's see what the good old way. Oh my gosh. It doesn't even show you where it lands.
The winning number is 14, red.
I won nothing. Oh no, I won 360. It was today's date. Today's date won it. Nice. That's unfortunate. You like the sound effects of the machine a lot? Yep. So, let's put a big bet on black. Let's see what my max bet is here. I hope I have to click it each time. Oh, wait, no. Here we go. Can I change the denomination of my chips? Nope. $50. All right, let's do this. Yeah, Wesley Snipes approves.
The winning number is 18,
Lost
red.
50. That's right. I'm ahead for the night. If I had won that much on roulette, I would just walk away at that point. I'm like, all right.
Place your bets.
$200 up for the night. Can't do any better than that. So let's see what the cash machine does. Input amount desired. 1,000. Oh, it just gives me more credit. I can't deposit anything. Info, guide on or off, exit disk. 1-2-30. Okay. Whoops, that's so far what I've done. Help. To answer your question, no, you cannot save. That's interesting. I wonder what the tour has. Is it just a slideshow or is it a video? Like this is definitely getting into the middle-aged adult is what I was going to go for, but the 60-plus age group would also, yes. An interactive electronic casino. Instructions for all games, same odds as Caesar's Palace. So if you went on here, you went on there too. If I go to exit disk, does it shut off the system? I still got my one. Are you sure you want to exit the disk? Oh, and then I get a nice little credit sequence. Interesting. Voice talents. See, this is the kind of this is where that price stems exactly from the movie industry having that copyright notice at the end of each game like that. After the credits. Philips Interactive Media of America. Can't find a game like that on the Super Nintendo. This was my latest CDI pickup, by the way. Picked this up at Midwest Gaming Classic up in Wisconsin. All right, you ready for the game show? Since we don't have Wheel of Fortune, but we do have the next best thing. And you may want to play along with me. This game does have some deep scratches. We'll see if it needs to be cleaned or not. Oh.
This is Jeopardy!
That sounds like the voice of whatchamacallit, the Wheel of Fortune announcer.
Entering the studio is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Oh, it's actually him.
Thank you, Charlie O'Donnell. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy! If you already know the rules, select the number of players. For game rules, select Help.
Having flashbacks to 1990.
If you know the rules, please select the number of players.
We're going to go with 1.
Okay, go ahead and select a name.
Well, we're going to have to go with... I'm tempted to go with Airhead, Biff, Baldy. Oh my gosh, look at... It has to reload all the names to scroll down each one. We'll be Buddy.
Buddy.
Oh, he says the name.
Now, if your names are right, select Play Game.
Let's do it.
All right, let's start you off with the Jeopardy round. Here are your categories. Science. Foreign food.
Okay.
Design. Islands. Prisons.
Okay.
And finally, we want you to file your responses under the letter M.
Okay.
Each correct response will begin with that letter of the alphabet.
Seems too easy, Alex.
Let's put the dollar values on the board. Buddy. Make your first selection.
Oh my. Loading all in. All right, what are you guys feeling? Anybody have a preference for the first category? Like, might not help much, but anything? Well, that's why I said just choose a category and I'll go through it. If you know the answers, try to get them in. If not, it also helps, I found out, to refresh the stream. So if you click refresh on the page or close out the video and get back into it, it should not lag as much. But it does get worse as you watch the stream. Rex is going with science.
For $100,
of a tern, a termite, or a terrapin, the one with the most legs.
I actually don't know this one. I'm going to say termite. Yeah, what is a termite? Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Good job.
Buddy. What'll it be?
200.
For $200,
To a sailor at sea, it looks about 2.5 miles away. To a pilot, 1 mile up, about 98 miles away.
Horizon. That'd be a good one. No.
Not right. This was the right question.
It double clicked when I didn't mean to,
is
so I'm gonna have to be
Horizon?
aware of that as we go forward. But you're right with Horizon.
Buddy, which one do you want? For $300.
It's the term for the examination of living tissue samples by a histologist.
I would have called it examination by a histologist. I'm going to say it's not this. Okay. I'm out
Wrong.
of time.
We wanted you to ask this.
Biopsy.
What is a biopsy?
It was on the tip of my tongue. I knew I was watching a medical drama a little while back, and I was thinking of a term like
Buddy.
scan, but
What'll
that
it be?
wasn't it.
Select.
Let's try 500.
Here's your clue.
You're cultured if you know these animals are often seated with a bit of nacre.
I have no clue on this one.
I'm sorry, time's up.
That
This
was
is the
quick.
correct response.
What are oysters?
What are oysters?
Okay. Multiple choice would be better with this, but this is more accurate.
Buddy, how are you going to play it?
Let's try finish out science.
For $400.
A phosphor is a substance that does this when it's hit by ions or electrons.
I'm going to guess like illuminates? It's got to be it.
That's it.
Yes. Redeemed. We're back at 0.
Buddy,
All right.
which one do you want? Select.
Anybody have any preference on which category? Science is kind of half our category. Why not? Let's try prisons.
The answer is
Oh, Jerome said food.
U.S.
Didn't see that
prisons
before I
are
clicked it.
usually classified as minimum, medium, or maximum this.
Security. We'll do food right after this one.
correct.
Nice.
Buddy,
Foreign food.
which one do you want? For $100,
A minestrina is a thin Italian broth, while this is a thick vegetable soup.
I'm going to guess minestrone. Minestrone.
you got it.
Okay.
Buddy, which one do you want? For $200,
Parisians call this breakfast dish, which we name for them, pain perdu or lost bread.
French toast. Sorry, what is French toast?
yes, you got it.
Nice.
Buddy, Which one do you want? The answer?
This classic Greek cheese is pickled in brine.
Not as familiar with Greek cheeses.
Time's up. Here's the correct question.
Feta.
What is
Should've known
feta?
that. Didn't know it was pickled.
Buddy. What'll it be?
Keep going on foreign food.
The answer is...
This country's mole poblano sauce contains chiles, garlic, spices, and chocolate.
I would have guessed Spain.
Time's up. Here's what you should have said.
Mexico.
What is
I was just guessing on the Spanish language.
Buddy. Which one do you want?
Yeah.
Select. Here's your clue.
The girl from Ipanema could tell you that feijoada is often a Sunday dish in this country.
Ain't gonna guess Japan. I have no idea.
Out of time.
China.
You should have come up with this.
Brazil. Oh, Ipanema.
What is Brazil?
No idea. Well, these have been easy back in 1993?
Buddy. What'll it be? Select.
Sorry, 1994. All right. We're going to go with prisons. Didn't know any of
The
those?
answer is... This type of jail was established in the late 1700s to make criminals feel sorry and repent.
Why is prisons my category? Anybody else know this one? It's only because I visited this, the very first one of these, when I was out in Philadelphia. To be penitent or repent, he had to be in penitentiary.
Yes.
Yep.
Buddy. Which one do you want? Select.
Vetted by the Quakers to give you 23 hours of time to study the Bible and 1 hour of yard time. Made people go crazy instead of actually reform. For some reason.
For $300.
A royal home, as well as a prison until Elizabethan times, Rudolf Hess was held here from 1941 to 1945.
Oh gosh, I should know this. I want to say the Tower of London, but that's not a home.
I'm sorry, time's up. We were looking for this.
It was the Tower of London.
What
Why
is
didn't
the
I just
Tower
commit to
of
it?
London?
I didn't know it was a royal home.
Buddy. What'll it be? For $400.
Prisons in this state have included Soledad and San Quentin.
Why am I not thinking of where San Quentin is? Arizona, New Mexico?
Out of time, sorry. This is the correct response.
California.
What is California?
Well, good news is I've never been in prison there.
Buddy.
Let's close out prisons.
The clue.
This federal prison is on the Missouri just north of the Kansas town for which it was named.
Not coming to me.
Sorry, time's up. This is the correct response.
Leavenworth.
What is Leavenworth?
Heard of it. Yep, Jerome, you got it just after the time ran out.
Buddy.
All right, we got design, islands, and file under M. Any preference on where I go next? We're up $600, which is about how well we did at the World of Gambling at Caesars. I'm tempted to go with... I'll tell you which one I'm tempted to go with here in a second. I don't think I'm going to know anything in design. Islands is also a close second to last. So we'll go with Island.
For $100.
Home to the nationalist Chinese, its name means Terraced Bay.
That's not coming to me at all.
Oh, too bad. You didn't jump in quickly enough. You should have picked... What is Taiwan?
Well, that's a controversial answer. Yeah, so you said Hong Kong too. I was thinking of I think I was thinking of Hong Kong actually.
Select. Your clue is, when owned by the Russians, these Alaskan islands were known as the Catherine Archipelago.
Pretty sure I know this one. But I don't know how to spell it. It's like the Aleutian Islands, right?
I'm sorry, time's up. This is the correct response.
Had no clue how to spell it. It was an E.
Islands?
A-L-E. It is Aleutian Islands, but I didn't know how to spell it.
Buddy.
Ugh.
Which one do you want? Select. For $300. Papeete, or Papeete, the capital of French Polynesia, is located on this island.
Oh my gosh, that's just not coming to me. See, that's why I said geography.
Sorry,
names, dates, and
time's
locations.
up. You should have come up with this.
All scrambled for me. Tahiti. Yep,
What
that
is
makes sense.
Tahiti?
Wouldn't have come up with it in time. Or knowing how to spell it.
Buddy. Which one do you... Clue. The name of these Danish islands in the North Atlantic may be Old Norse for Sheep Islands.
I can picture it in my head. I do not know what they are called off the top of my head.
Sorry, time's up. This is the correct response.
Faroe Islands.
What are the Faroe Islands?
Yeah. Wouldn't have come up with that.
Buddy.
But I can picture them on the map if that helps.
Answer? Wine production is the main agricultural industry of this Portuguese island off the northwest coast of Africa.
Man. It's like I said, it's just the name is just escaping me.
We wanted you to ask this. What is Madeira?
Don't even know if I knew that one at all, actually, in terms of name.
Buddy.
Well, let's go with file under M.
Select.
Let's start with the hardest.
Well, you found the Daily Double.
Great.
Buddy.
Let's bid half.
Here is your Daily Double clue. The first name of French hairdresser Gratteau, who came up with a style with regular waves.
Well, I know it starts with an M. Anybody got it? I'm gonna guess macabre if that's not right. A mullet? I'm gonna guess not. Oh, that's all the farther I can get. Munchausen.
No. We were looking for this.
Marcel.
What is Marcel?
No idea.
Buddy. How are you going to play it? Select. For $400. Whatever this Lola wanted, King Louis I of Bavaria gave her.
No clue.
Out of time.
Other than
Here's
it
the right
starts with M.
response. Who was Lola Montez?
Absolutely no clue.
Buddy. What'll it be? Your clue is neither good nor bad. It's from the Latin for halfway up the mountain.
Meh. I mean,
Didn't want to try that one. We were looking for
Mediocre.
What is
Okay.
mediocre?
Like my performance on this game right now. It's not even approaching mediocre. I'm getting I got maybe 4 of these right so far on
What'll
this
it be?
game.
Answer?
Journalist Don Marquis created this cat, who was a friend of a cockroach.
I don't know why Heathcliff is the only coming to my head. What's the name of that cat?
Out of time, sorry. This should have been your question.
Oh.
Who is Mehitabel?
What? I don't even know what that is. Hearing the answer makes no sense.
Buddy. What'll it be?
All right. Well, I thought this was going to be my category, but maybe not. Doing better at islands.
For $100,
This word for an afternoon performance comes from Matuta, a goddess of the dawn.
I assume matinee.
correct.
Hooray! We got one. Whew, all right.
Buddy. What'll it be?
Any suggestions on which category I should pick?
Here's your clue.
The Maltese one of these Christian symbols has 8 points.
Falcon?
Out of time, sorry. We wanted you to ask this.
What
is
the?
a cross?
Why wasn't I thinking of cross? When I heard Maltese, I'm like, Maltese Falcon? That's the only thing that came into my head.
For $200,
Used in decorative tableware, the opaque glass named for this liquid is usually white.
Frost?
sorry, time's up. Here's the right response.
Milk.
What is milk?
Not blue milk? You know, if I don't answer anything, we
Buddy.
should still make it to Double Jeopardy.
How are you going to play it? For $300.
An amorino is a decorative representation of one of these little beings, usually winged.
Out of time,
Angel?
sorry. We were looking for this.
Cupids.
What are cupids or cherubs?
Yep. Mhm.
Buddy. Which?
The way he says buddy is very condescending.
For $400.
In the 1800s, there was a revival of the furniture style named for this beheaded Bourbon king.
Waddle and Daub.
Out
No
of
idea.
time. Here's the right response. Who was Louis XVI?
They were looking for the king? I thought they were looking for a furniture style.
Here is the last clue.
Oh, you said 15th. Didn't you know it was the
For
16th?
$500.
This decorative earthenware was probably named for Faenza, the Italian city where it was made.
Pots and pans.
Didn't want to try that one.
Some
This
sort of
was
a
the right question. What is faience?
fancy. Oh, well, I made it through the first
Jeopardy
round
round.
with $300.
For Double Jeopardy, here are your categories. Ballet,
Okay.
novel characters,
Okay.
deserts,
Okay.
famous women,
All right.
forts, and British royalty.
I don't think this game's gonna go well.
Here are the Double Jeopardy dollar values.
None of these are my categories. Anybody feeling lucky on
Buddy.
this one? Yeah,
Make
Jeopardy
your first
games are made
selection.
for people whose primary occupation is watching Jeopardy. You know, I coached Scholastic Bowl as well, but I guess questions have changed in the last 31 years since this game has come out. Let's try British royalty.
For $200,
She once wrote in her journal, "My dearest Albert put on my stockings for me."
Queen Elizabeth? I don't...
Sorry, time's up. This should have been your question.
Victoria.
Who was Victoria?
Makes sense.
Buddy. Which one do you want? For $400.
This first wife was legally married to Henry VIII longer than anyone else, over 23 years.
Is that Catherine? Was that the first? Oh, what the... I don't think it's Catherine the Great.
You're right.
Yes! Redemption.
Buddy.
Oh.
Which one do you want? Select.
All right.
Here it is.
This king's trial for treason began on January 20th, 1649. He was beheaded 10 days later.
I should know this, but I can't think of the name right off the top of my head.
Out of time. You should have picked
Charles I. Yep.
Who was Charles the First?
Dusting off 20-year-old knowledge in a 31-year-old game.
Buddy. Which? The answer there.
This king was overthrown by his daughter and son-in-law in the Glorious Revolution of 1688.
Yeah, I have no chance of coming up with that name.
Didn't want to try that one. It should have been
James II.
Who was James II?
Now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
Buddy. What'll it be? A daily double.
Can we bet $1?
Buddy.
Can we bet 0?
Remember, the minimum wager is $100.
Oh no, we're going to lose $100.
That's a conservative wager.
Yeah, it is.
Here is your daily double clue. The oldest person to become England's monarch in the 20th century, he was 59 in 1901.
It was Queen Elizabeth's grandpa. That was Edward V? No. Charles V? No. George V.
Wrong. We wanted you to ask this.
Edward VII.
Who was Edward VII?
Dang it. I did say Edward.
Buddy. Which one do you want? Select.
Oh, I think this might be my last category. What do you think? I don't know if we're going to finish this game or not. Let's try some novel characters, why not?
It's the second daily double.
It does seem like a lot
Buddy.
longer game. Yes, it does. All right. You know what? Since this is for all the marbles,
Remember, the minimum wager is $100.
oh, I was already incorrect with my
Going for
wager.
it all.
That's not a
All
good
right,
sign.
Let's see what happens. Here is your daily double clue.
Come on.
After an unjust accusation of theft, this weaver moved from Lantern Yard to Raveloe.
Yep, I'm Googling it. I have no clue if this is right or not. I didn't have enough time.
Yes.
And my question is, who is that? Dennis.
Buddy.
That's a nice one. All right, I think I've got enough footage captured from this game. Oh. Doesn't seem like we're pushing the boundaries of what people want to see on here anyway. Because it looks like the stream's finally calming down after 3 hours. Answer, it's the ultimate game of knowledge, quick recall, and fun. Question, what is Jeopardy? If you've always wanted to be on Jeopardy, and who hasn't, play the world's most popular answer and question game and feel like you're on the set. Yeah.
Buddy. To select a category, move the highlight to a dollar amount and hit your action button.
He said it a lot. And that's why I said that's why I like choosing the name Buddy, because that was going to be the one that's every time he said it, it sounded condescending. Buddy. All right, buddy. You get your question and answers going here. There is another game show that we can try on this if I still have this hooked up next week. Otherwise, though, I think that's all I got for the week. Whew. Between the games I couldn't finish because the discs were dirty, and the games that I didn't want to finish because the disc wasn't dirty, I think this is a somewhat successful night. We got through a lot of games. We got through... Oh, I need to find my pinball game, wherever that happens to be. Played through all 4 of the... whatchamacallit. It was interesting. Yep, that's what high-cost entertainment value would get you back in 1990. And let me see. Philips CDI cost at launch. The Philips CDI launched in North America in December of 1991 for approximately $799. And the Wikipedia article says that it was initially priced around $1,000, this is what I thought, which would have been about $2,309 in 2024. It was capable of playing CDI discs, audio discs, and CD plus graphics discs, along with photo, all that stuff. That's how much you had to pay to play this copy of Jeopardy back in the day. Along with Chaos Control, International Open Tennis, but that would have come out years later. But your biggest thing would have been, it would have played audio CDs, which back in 1989, 1990-ish, CD players hadn't quite dropped severely in price yet. They were still somewhat expensive, not $1,000. But yeah, people are complaining about the PS5 Pro now. Yeah, it definitely was an interesting piece of technology to have. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, people are complaining about the cost of PS5 Pro. So, yeah. And it kind of makes... I'm not trying to defend modern console pricing based on saying this. Well, this was more expensive technically back in the day. This didn't sell well either, so there's that. But anywho, I guess we talked about the Virtual Boy. We talked about the CDI. There was a bunch of other stuff announced at the Nintendo Direct. Mario having his 40th birthday, so happy birthday, Mario. I didn't play Super Mario Bros. 1, but I did start the stream with Hotel Mario. And I'm still working on the 16-bit war, so no video this week, but should be streaming. Oh yeah, I did forget to say, I will not be streaming next Sunday because I will be, again, leaving out for family photos. They got rescheduled because of the heat last time, so... We will definitely try to stream another day next week. Mondays might work out, might not, because I also have esports practice and things like that going on, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, the 3DO and CDI were set up to be boutique systems, yep, for playing multimedia discs. Oh yeah, and the time before CD was widely adopted for PC, CDs were a mystical technology. They were definitely like... There was something magic behind anything that had a CD player built into it back then. And yeah, the 3DO being a capable game system was a happy accident. Well, to an extent, yes, but to another extent, that one was actually built to be a game system first. It was just a happy accident that they had some games that were decent on there. But it was designed by Electronic Arts, made by Panasonic. But the CDI was a media player first, and then it was a happy accident they could play games on it too, so it's kind of like that. But yeah, I appreciate that. Hope everyone has a great week. I'll let you guys know when I plan to stream next. If you haven't, please vote on my latest poll on the channel to contribute to the 16-bit war. We're almost done with the polls, which means I'm almost ready to start publishing the video. Hope you guys have a great night and even better week. Hope to see you next time on the stream. Take care, everybody.